Hello, welcome to the Bankers Tech Talk video series exploring the world of fintechs. I'm Joy Macknight, Deputy and Technology Editor at The Banker, and I'm joined by Andrew Budd, founder and CEO of iProov, a facial verification startup. Andrew, thanks so much for joining us today. So what are the benefits to using biometrics for verification?
So biometrics deliver the simplest, easiest, most intuitive user experience. I just look at my device, it looks back at me, it couldn't be simpler. Nothing to carry, nothing to remember, nothing to do. And yet they provide outstanding security for the user because with good spoof protection, your credentials can't be stolen and they can't be shared. The great thing about Face is that I can use it on any device with a front-facing camera, regardless of its brand or its platform. And the Face is great also because it links you, the physical person, to your government-issued ID, whether that's a passport or a driving license. And finally, thanks to modern AI technology, biometrics work really, really well.
Okay, so how does iProov technology work?
So the heart of trustworthy face verification is the assurance of genuine presence, the ability to detect the attempt to use really good physical or digital spoofs like deepfake synthetic videos. That's a hard problem. We use the screen of the user's device to illuminate their face with a rapid sequence of colors. While that's happening, we stream video back to our servers, and in our servers, we look at how that light is reflecting from and interacting with their face. And that tells us if we're looking at a real skin-covered, face-shaped 3D object that is genuinely present or not. And it works really well. It enables banks and governments to trust transactions that are self-service transactions that a user is doing alone with their phone. And it also means that there's a much higher likelihood that these transactions will successfully complete as compared to other more complex and difficult technical means.
So where can iProov be used within financial services, the whole verification, facial verification?
So one of the most exciting applications we have at the moment is for mobile customer onboarding, in which a powerful genuine presence assurance means that banks and financial institutions can use it to provide identity checking verification. We're also making the whole process of both of log-on and of step-up authentication much simpler and easier for users to do on any of their devices. Just to give you an example, ING in the Netherlands has installed iProov on 2 million mobile phones as part of a process which enables brand new customers to set up a complete bank account from scratch in under 4 minutes.
Excellent. And you're also doing some work with governments. Can you talk about some of those projects?
So last year, the US Department of Homeland Security announced that we were the first ever non-US company to receive a contract under their prestigious SVIP project. What we're doing is we're creating a whole new way for trusted travelers to cross the US border without the presence of a Customs and Border Protection officer. One example is in the dead of winter when people are crossing from Canada into the United States on snowmobiles. They can use their mobile phone to check across the border without a CBP officer having to drive for miles through the frozen wastes. And at the end of last year, it was also announced that the UK Home Office is using us as part of their EU Settled Status app.
So how do you think that banks can really stay one step ahead of fraudsters and other criminals in cyberspace?
So it's really crucial to monitor and observe their activities and to adapt to their new tactics. That's why we carry out our genuine presence assurance tests in our servers and not on the devices, where attackers can reverse engineer and experiment with even the most sophisticated technical means. If you do things in the servers this way, you can observe the attackers and you can learn more from them than they learn from you. And when you're dealing with some of the brightest people in the world up against you, that's a really, really crucial advantage. And that's why our Biometrics Security Operations Center provides such reassurance to the financial institutions who rely on it, and why our patented one-time biometric is such a powerful tool for financial institutions.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your insights, Andrew.